Alright, we have the Guardians Rage patch notes. This is the February update for Lost Ark. A large patch, quite frankly, looking at this already. So to start, we have the Flames of Vengeance have arrived. The update introduces the new Guardian Knight class, Challenge Express, Event Power Pass, Progression System revamp, Skill Recommendation revamp, Quality of Life improvements, Milestone missions, and the 4th anniversary celebration. So a pretty large update. I went through this already and kind of took a quick glance at everything, and yeah, this is a fat update. Starting off, we have the Guardian Knight class, or Dragon Knight if you like the old terminology. The Guardian Knight uses a catastrophic mix of halberd attacks and channeled incarnation abilities that harnesses the power of fallen guardians. So, stand power. And it just talks about the gauge that it uses. Moving on, I'm going to TLDR this because I read this ahead already. They removed any gear and honing below tier 3 Belshazzar. And that's a TLDR. If you want to read it yourself, I'll have the patch notes in the description below, but yeah. All this just talks about how they removed tier 2 and tier 3 honing. They got rid of Nut Castle. So you no longer have to get your relic gear that way. They've made it cheaper to hone your tier 3 Icon gear to tier 4. They've also made it 20% cheaper on gold to hone your tier 4 gear from level 1 to 18. They've made Karma cheaper. They've made some stronghold improvements, as well as revamping the character creation with testing builds, using power passes, and so on. Now here's a big change. The introduction of milestone missions, which is a system that replaces weekly Unas, roster missions, and Makoko challenges. So from this image, it shows you kind of a brief look at your point, your rewards. That's how I'm assuming that's how you get your gear now, your base tier 4 gear. Milestone missions consist of growth missions and weekly missions that are completed on a per character basis. I do wonder that with our current characters going into this, will we just be able to claim the rewards because we've already done these? Growth missions are divided into 8 stages with available missions determined by the character's eye level. Each stage includes repeatable missions and one-time missions. Repeatable missions can be completed up to 7 times. Makes sense. Growth missions are still available up to item level 1700 and will no longer be provided once that level is reached. So change to weekly missions. Weekly missions can be repeated and reset every Wednesday at 6 a.m. So reset time, 3 Pacific, 6 Eastern. Completing weekly missions grants weekly mission points. Up to 300 points can be earned a week, and up to 1,000 points can be held at once. No additional points can be earned while holding the maximum of 1,000 points. Character-bound gold previously purchased with Una tokens from weekly roster missions has now been moved to Chaos Gate rewards. The weekly Una task +1 can now be dismantled. I don't know anyone who actually still has those. They removed the training room. I mean, big deal. 4th anniversary. We're celebrating 4 incredible years of Lost Ark. Matt and Rox will be back in Arcadia on the anniversary event island, but we won't be quite ready to kick off the party without some help from all of you. It wouldn't be as meaningful of an anniversary celebration without everyone present, and when you arrive to greet us, you'll find that we're missing someone who seems to be caught up in their own adventures. I'm guessing it's Henry. You'll be able to earn event coins and exchange them for exclusive rewards in the anniversary shop, and of course there will be more rewards and gifts to get as our way of thanking you for being part of this amazing community, so be on the lookout tomorrow in-game. The anniversary event will be available until March 11th, so we get a week. Event Power Pass and Event South Remeria Power Pass will be granted to all players, available until May 15th. Same as the last one. So the Express, the Challenge Express, pairing well with the South Remeria event Power Pass. Players can select a character between 1640 and 1701. Must be below 1701. So 1640 to 1700. To activate the Challenge Express event and receive progression boosts and valuable rewards, helping players level up their gear efficiently. So here's your base look at it. Similar to the one we just had, except one thing you will notice that is different is the Challenge Premium. You do not have to pay for the base Express Pass. You can pay for additional rewards. What the rewards are, I don't know. And what the cost is, I don't know. I want to guess it's the same as the Battle Pass, which is 15 Canadian dollars. Or I think 10 US dollars. But I could be wrong. So down here, it shows you the rate for the discounts and just honing, like success rate, gold reduction, yada yada yada. The event is split up with challenges and missions at various item levels. If a player completes every mission within a challenge bracket and starts the event below the item level associated with that challenge, they will own a bonus chest with roster-bound gold. If the starting item level character is over the bonus mission level, players cannot earn the bonus chest. So use at your own discretion when either making a new character or using this on a current leveled up character. The challenges are built to help players learn the new character progression and include, it's pretty much the same as last one, is the challenge fights against all of the Kazuros acts. There will be challenge completion rewards available at item level 1700, which unlocks a series of valuable chests that provide support up to level 1730. Same as the last one. Gold, Astro Gems, even Core Essence, so pretty juiced. Also a new spin with this Challenge Express, which is so it talks about the free event track, along with a further cache of event character exclusive items available for Royal Crystals. Included in the Royal Crystal track are valuable items from character bound gold, bracelets, processed chaos stones, and 2 level 8 gems. So you don't even have to spend real money then. You can just use gold. That's actually pretty good. The 2 level 8 gems are nice. They're bound, but they're level 8 gems. Who knows how much gold it is, and maybe the bracelets are already cut, so they're juiced. Who knows? They've extended the Makoko Bootcamp, and they've added normal mode of Act 4 tokens, as well as hard mode for Brel and Mortem, I believe. Yes. Act 3 hard mode, Act 4 normal mode. Now get tokens. They've added a new title, Makoko Whisperer. It's alright. Some Core Essence chests, more card selections, more Astro Gems, honing books. Lots of honing and honing books, and the materials in gold. So it's about the same, but it's now extended. Do they say till when? Yes, May 13th. We get our first look at the Guardian Knight skins. They're alright. I don't really like them, but each their own. The Guardian Knight Legendary skins, once again, they're alright. I like the black one better than the white one, but, you know, they're decent. The 4th anniversary skins. The mount is insane. Okay. Hold on. This is diabolical work. I haven't seen this. I thought it was just those 2 skins. I didn't know there was a video. I better not see any of you guys running around with this. I know I will, but come on now. These are both pretty sick. I like both of those too. The blue one is better than the red one. The red one's not very good. The blue one's pretty sick though. Oh yeah. If you ever get another one. Holy shit. Those are both great. These lagooners are going crazy with this. Dude. Yo, the cat headphones on the fat guy skin is insane. That is nasty work. The pets aren't too bad. The mouth is crazy. He gets food, man. Why am I not shocked? Oh my god. Those weapons are sick. Those weapons are sick too. All these things are pretty fire than the original. Dude, these are all badass. Except for that one. You know, Lost Ark Battle Royale? Where we landed? Oh, this is the event island, isn't it? Yeah, so those are the event skins. They're all pretty good other than the fat guy. This all really is kind of random skill recommendations, skill code. It's whatever. If you really care to look, like I said earlier, I'll have the patch notes in the description below. They've removed a lot of weekly content. They've raised the gold on all the early game raids, and they've started nerfing it on the later game raids. So, Baymine took a hit. Echidna took a hit. Pretty much all the current raids you'd be running now in Tier 4, other than Act 4, I believe, took a gold hit in Act 3. They removed Book of Coordination and anything involved in it. They removed Legion raids, Trial Guardian raids, the Tower. They've essentially changed how Chaos Dungeon works. They've changed like how the loot drops and whatnot. I believe this is the gem change now, where they no longer drop gems and the Guardian raids do. I could be wrong. They've also, yeah, because they removed gems, they've now increased the honing material drop. They've added roster bound gold to the Chaos Gates. The higher your item level, the more gold you're getting. They've increased the Svekatun honing materials. You now get tradable leap stones for clearing him as well. They've removed all of this. No, characters below item level 15A will no longer obtain honing materials. And you can no longer get honing materials from killing those world bosses. This is the best part. The quality of life changes. Bulk honing, bulk quality, bulk karma, smart ability stone. So the AI ability stone and being able to hone and do all this in large groups instead of one at a time. They've made advanced honing faster. They've added upscaling, removed purification, bunch of content stuff. It's all kind of just a bunch of random stuff now. Yeah, that is the Dragon Knight patch notes. A lot of good stuff. A lot of stuff I'm not sure about, but we will see when it comes out. I'll be live on Twitch playing. So if you enjoyed, leave a like and check me on the next one. Goodbye.